Okay.
I'm Sylvia Alexander. I'm chair of the Education, Library, and Cultural Affairs Committee. I've been feeling under the weather, and that's why I haven't had a meeting in September, and this is my first meeting. I know I have two new members, Joanna M. Edmondson and Adriana Rivera. Adriana is here, and so is Joanna. Being we have a quorum, we'll start the meeting. And let me just get rid of this. Okay, I see Rebecca got here. I'm very interested in the two new members. It's very exciting to have them. Joanna, can you tell us something about your background
Hello.
and why you chose education?
Why did I
Although I'm
choose
thrilled you did.
Why did I choose education? Well, I chose education because of my children were in education, were in some of the schools here in this district.
Are they up at 81?
My kids went to 81 and RK as well, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And I would like to invest and improve in how things are done in the schools and basically bring in my own experience, my own background, and how to help our youth.
Well, those are more or less the reasons I got involved in education. Adriana,
Hi,
can you?
it's actually Adiana. There's no R in my name.
Oh,
But it's
sorry.
nice. No, it's totally okay. I also go by Adi too, if that's easier. What do you call it? I'm very new to getting involved in the community, but the neighborhood's been changing so much that I just wanted to understand like why those changes are happening. I was a library kid growing up, so I more chose this for the library and cultural affairs. I've always loved our neighborhood, I've loved our libraries, and I just want to make sure I can contribute to future generations and current generations.
Great. I'm glad to have you.
Thank you.
Cultural
Happy
affairs.
to be here.
Yes, cultural affairs is something that kind of gets a second seat, not a first. The education, of course, is the first. But I'm glad you're interested in it. Who just walked in?
It's Constance. Hi, Sylvia.
Oh, great. Hi. Oh, so we're all here. That's wonderful. We didn't do as well on our general meeting. I guess that's the first thing on the agenda, and I don't know the two girls that are new have looked at the minutes. However, we do need to approve the minutes of March of this year. I haven't had a meeting since then, so do you feel you can vote on it? Have you looked at them? Everyone? Yes?
Yes, you can let me know.
I
Okay.
vote to approve the minutes.
Anyone want to make a motion to approve the minutes as they
I
state?
motion to approve the minutes.
Emily motioned.
Hannah also.
Okay.
Johanna
so-
seconded.
Okay, and all in favor? Anyone opposed? No, and abstentions. Okay, so that's unanimous.
Great.
My chairman's report. As far as the committee goes, we don't deal too much with the Department of Education. I am a little negative on them to start with. I just want to state that at the beginning. The chancellor, I'm sure you've heard, is leaving at the end of the year. And during his tenure, he's not really enforced anything to make the schools better places to learn. So to me, it's very important who comes next. Of course, we don't have any input in that, but I did see an article today on Chalkbeat on the computer regarding a movement that is being handled up north in Yorktown, Summers, and towns there. And that is that in 2023, the congressman of that location put in a law that all 50 states should be teaching the ins and outs and the facts about 9/11. One of the wives of one of the firefighters that lost his life in 9/11 is in support of this bill. I haven't looked it up, but I plan to do that. And hopefully for the next meeting, I'll have a resolution that perhaps we will pass, because certainly that was an astounding situation. And it would be a good idea for the schools to do that, to teach the children exactly what went on there, the terrorists, the situation resulted from it, and I hope you agree. But as I say, I'll bring the resolution to you at the next meeting and see where it goes. Those things we can bring in. Outside of that, the Department of Education has a chronic shortage of bilingual teachers for the schools across the city and state, because of the migrants and the immigration that has been going on. It's unfortunate that those children are going to be left behind. So I hope they get their act together and get the teachers so that the children can get educated. We have one shelter with migrants on 238th Street, and I don't know how they're being dispersed among the schools, but I'm sure that every school has some. There was a problem with the Department of Education applications for middle school, but they have fixed it. Every time they have something on the computer, it has to be fixed. It is sad that the education department can't get it straight. And lastly, in the city and state, they gave an opinion today about the win that the Liberty team, basketball women's team, has won, and is enthusiastically supporting women's sports. I don't know how we could get into that, but a few years ago, I was involved in it with the PSAL, and we did get some satisfaction, but I don't know exactly where we stand right now. So I'll be looking into that also, and anybody that wants to join me certainly is welcome. The next agenda item are libraries. Rebecca, you had submitted a very interesting piece today about the grants. Do you want to talk about it?
Okay.
I know.
Good evening. My name is Rebecca Brown Barbier. For those who I haven't met in person yet, I'm the library manager at the Riverdale Branch Library. I'm happy to attend. This afternoon, I sent over just a flyer of a program that we're having in November. One of our, I guess, local residents, she's from, I believe, Fort Washington, so she's not that local. It wrote a book, and she was able, and she wants to share the information that she wrote about basically grant writing and how to apply for grants, which is actually very helpful. It will be November 21st at 12 noon. Instead of our regular writers workshop, we will be having that program. So I look forward to seeing members there, or our public, please share the word. We have calendars in our branch, but that's just one of the many programs that we do. The Riverdale Library, for those of you who are not familiar with us, we're that library down the hill on 256th Street and Mosholu, across from the neighborhood house, the one with the pumpkins in the front yard. We host a wide variety of children's programs, teen programs, which have seen an upswing lately, and adult programs. So we're serving all ages. We just finished with Open House Week, which was very successful. We saw more than 120 new applicants for library cards. Where you will be participating this Saturday with Boo on Mosholu. We'll be giving out bags and other goodies and having craft activities for those who want a little respite from walking up and down Mosholu Avenue. So anything that I can do to help support the community, the library is here for you.
How did we do with the budget? Did we get everything back?
We got everything back. That's not to say that we couldn't use more.
Yeah, of course.
I know that Riverdale was listed as part of our budget priorities. Well, we're asking for $4 million. If you've been to my branch lately, or if you're familiar, we have a problem with our roof and we need a new roof. We have leaks that pour in whenever it rains. So we actually have a system in Riverdale where we pull all the books from the reserve section and part of the children's room, and we have to move programs, and we don't cancel them. We just move them onto the floor, which makes it a little extra exciting, if you would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever have come to my branch in the afternoon, you will see that I have anywhere, especially on a rainy day, between 40 to 60 kids in my children's room. I run out of chairs for them. We have flooding, and then we also need a new HVAC system. I think that is something systemic with the branches. I know Kingsbridge and Spuyten Duyvil, they had closures last year because their HVAC systems had issues. Riverdale doesn't want to be in the same spot. Last year we were okay, but our HVAC is very old and it's chugging along. So, I'm glad that we were able to submit that, and hopefully you will support us in your budget priorities.
Right, well, the next budget around will speak before I submit it, and hopefully I can put those items in.
In any way that I can support you, let me know, Sylvia. I am here. And you know I don't mind. I'm
We
not
work
I'm not
well
quiet.
together. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sounds
no.
good.
I'm very proud of our relationship.
Yes, me as
Yep.
well.
Everybody, actually, all the managers of the 5 libraries are extremely nice people, easy to
Yes.
work with, and willing to, join us every meeting, and it's very much appreciated.
Well, we appreciate you and we appreciate CBA.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't ask if there were any questions after I gave my report. I really should do that. Perhaps Joanna or Ariana have questions. Their first meeting. Is there anything
No
that you want to ask?
No, it's pretty, straightforward. Thank you.
I guess it's too soon.
Georgia?
Hello?
Yes,
Do you
Did
have
you
any
call my
questions,
name?
Georgia? Yeah, it's just
No, I
Sylvia's asking.
no, I
Georgia, do you have a question?
No, I do not.
No, okay. Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you.
Okay,
You also have Van Cortlandt, and, I think the Spine Dival Library here as well.
right. Melissa, do you have anything you want to share?
Hi, everyone. So I heard we have new members. Again, for those that don't know me, I'm Melissa. I'm the children's librarian at Spuyten Duyvil Library. We have a few updates. We added new programs. We have a teen, so he has started to do some teen programming in the branch. So far, it's just one teen program a week. 1 week it's video games, the next week it's arts and crafts program. So if you have teens, free to set on Wednesdays. And have also added another our roster. Have story time now on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 o'clock, as well as story time on Wednesdays at 12 o'clock. So feel free to spread the word about all that. And and our much questioned book drop that was closed is now open again. So if anybody was hoping for that to happen soon, we have a brand new and open again and functional and all that good stuff. It's open after hours if anybody needs to drop off after hours as well. And that's it for me.
Great, thank you so much. And Mr. Smith from Van Cortlandt, anything new at your branch?
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me. Hold on 1 second. Trying to get this to work. Sorry. Hi, everyone. Yes, at Van Cortlandt, we have some exciting things going on. Tomorrow we've been promoting. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to promote via Twitter or anything, but we've been promoting a crossover event with Marshall and Woodlawn tomorrow. It's going to be all day programming. We have a good story time at 11. We have adult bingo at 12. We have a vision board program for adults at 1 o'clock. And then we have teens stuff going on in the afternoon. So we're going to be busy all day tomorrow. We're going to try to have giveaways. It's going to be a lot going on. Van Cortlandt, we've been doing pretty well, especially with the support of you guys and the support of the community. And we have a new children's librarian named Miss Sam, who's very popular in the community right now. We have a very exciting story time every Saturday. So we have a lot of good new things going on at Van Cortlandt. So thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Okay. We have a staple on our agenda for Rabbi Shem Tov, who every year for the last 30-odd years has been responsible for the Hanukkah lighting of the menorah at West 239th Street and Riverdale Avenue. They're going to do it again on the 29th of October. The street
December.
is closed from 3:30 to 8 o'clock. And we don't have to vote on it, actually. The religious institutions don't really have to come to us, but we could approve the function anyway with SAPO, and I suggest that we do that because they have been good neighbors, and it's something that the community appreciates, and I think we should support it. Is there any question on it? No.
Love him.
Okay, so giving the approval is okay with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? So we're approving it. Okay. Well,
Great.
this might be the shortest meeting in my history, but is there anything anyone wants to bring up for a future reference? Any topics that you might want to pursue? I'm open for all suggestions.
Happy to be here though.
Okay, so then I think that we will adjourn.
Yeah, great.
Wow.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you,
thank
Sylvia.
you all for coming.
Thank you.
And I hope
Thank
I'll
you.
see you in person next time.
Have a good night.
Make
Okay.
you feel better.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.